Hi there, this is Sinika Waugh with your Clear Next Step. Have you ever heard the phrase common courtesy? Well, it turns out that common courtesy isn't necessarily all that common. And one of the things that we're finding in so many places that we're working today is that people are just screaming for more attention and more focus to be put on office place decorum or workplace decorum or being courteous in the workspace. One of the things that's really funny about this is that common courtesy isn't common unless we make it common. It isn't something that you and I share or have in common unless we talk about it. The reality is your perspective and your upbringing and my perspective and my upbringing bring us to two totally different places. And holding either one of us accountable for an expectation that we never talked about just isn't fair. Well, so how do you talk about this stuff? How do you talk about what's polite? Some of the hot buzzes that hit the workplace on politeness. How early should you arrive for a meeting? What happens if someone is late? We talk about email responses and how quickly should you respond to another email. We talk about greetings and how frequently should you greet someone during the course of the day or in an email. You know, there's this tricky balance between productivity and politeness. But what matters is not what I think it is. What matters is what you think it is and what you talk about in your workplace. And this is crazy hard. So we've put together this webinar, how to make common courtesy common again, how to bring it back to something that we share. The idea in this webinar is we'll hit on some really key topics, the things that are most common that folks are struggling with. And we'll give you tools and words and ideas that you can use to take back to your team and make common courtesy common where you work. Won't you join us?